We have made some changes to the SREC Portal, mainly around how you create and edit systems. You begin by choosing a system type. If this is an existing system with an SD ID, choose Lease, PPA, or System Purchase SD form already generated. If you would like the portal to generate the SD form, choose System Purchase SD form not yet generated. After creating a system by filling out the basics, you begin to walk through entering system information. The creation of systems is now split into multiple sections, and in most cases you need to complete each step to get to the next one. You can return to previous steps as you move along, but must complete required fields on the current step to move forward. On many steps in Standard Disclosure, you will see options for autofill. Autofill options include filling fields from previously entered data or from installer preferences set up for your company. Installer preferences can be found by navigating to your company page and clicking on View Standard Disclosure Preferences. Here you can manage groups of pre-filled data to quickly enter commonly used values for fields throughout Standard Disclosure. When you choose the installer preference group to fill from, the portal will enter the relevant field values for the step you are on if they are set. We are going to very quickly get through most of Standard Disclosure now. In the final step of Standard Disclosure, you can add additional terms and details before saving and submitting Standard Disclosure to the state. When you click Save on the final step of Standard Disclosure, you are presented with a note and the option to save or save and submit. You must check the box and agree to submit before you can click Save and Submit. If you want to save without submitting, click Save. This will save all your data so far and advance you to Section 2, Pre-installation. Keep in mind, you must submit Section 1 before you can submit Section 2. At this point, you can continue with entering data in pre-installation, or return to Step 1.10 and save and submit to the State API. What happens here is that your data from Section 1 is sent to the State's API, and if it is all valid, an SDID is created and sent back to the portal and saved. Section 1 is now locked, but at this point you can still return and make changes. If you do so, you will need to resubmit Section 1, which will create a new SDID. Let's continue to fill out Section 2, Pre-installation. We are now ready to submit Section 2. Clicking on Save will again open a note and confirmation. You must check the box and agree before you are able to click Ready for Contract. When you click Ready for Contract, Section 2 is sent to CSG for processing. At this point, Sections 1 and 2 will be locked. If you click on Edit Anyways, it will unlock Sections 1 and 2, and you will be required to resubmit both sections again. Now we will move through Section 3, Post-installation. If the system size varies by too much in each section, it may require you to resubmit previous sections. Here, you are able to update the array information first entered in 2.2. You will be presented with a warning if the system size has changed by too much. And after saving, a message will be displayed explaining what happened and what you need to do in order to continue. Notice that array information in Section 2 has been updated, if you changed it in Section 3. After you resubmit Section 2, you can continue with Section 3. At the bottom of post-installation file uploads, you can update files from Section 2 if you need to. You are now ready to save and submit Section 3. Check the box to agree and click Save and Submit. After your applications have been processed and contracts created, Sections 1, 2, and 3 will be hard locked, meaning you will not be able to edit them without requesting to do so.